What's up, everybody? You can see I shaved a little bit. I like to shave my hair down right before we go on vacation, especially when we go to the beach. My hair tends to grow faster when I'm at the beach and I'm in the sun all the time. It's crazy. So I just shave it down. So I don't have to worry about maintenance and getting my hair cut by some foreigner that doesn't know how my hair works. Antonio here. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time to get here. This is going to be a quick video. I just want to show y'all some numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers do not lie. So this video is open to all of my W-2 employees, to all of my home-based business owners that are still not maximizing your income, still not leveraging your money, right? We're still leaving money on the table, y'all. What up, Chris? Congratulations, brother. I know you're getting ready to get married in a couple of weeks, man. Congratulations, my brother. Inbox me the registration or whatever it's called, the register, and I'll do my best to send you guys a gift, man. So salute to you, my brother. Congratulations. All right. So listen, we're going to get started. This is going to be very fast. I had this really fancy setup on my laptop. I had a program and everything. I was going to be able to switch screens, and I couldn't get the stupid thing to work. So I'm going to go back to what I know. So I got some numbers here, y'all. All right. And I have this tool here. I'm going to show y'all this tool. Real simple tool, because if you understand it, money is simple, right? So y'all just bear with me with my bootleg arrangement here. Let me turn this around so there's no glare. So I got this tool from a gentleman on the internet. Just to let y'all know a little bit of a background, I was looking for ways to show my team, because we're all visual learners, pretty much everyone on my team. So I was looking for a way to show my team the money and how to reclaim their money, right? Let me back to me, because it's something y'all have to understand. Most of us only have money at tax time. Over 70% of the people in America only have money at tax time, right? We only have money when we get a return on our taxes. And I'm about to show you how we eliminate that and how we can live good every day, every month, throughout the year, okay? So the numbers here, because I made a post on my page and I asked a couple people, hey, come in and, drop this information for me. All the information here, I asked everyone, just let me know how much you pay per month. I want to show you how much money you're leaving on the table, all right? So listen, here it is, cut and dry. All right, this is living expenses converted into business expenses, right? And I should change this to say bills converted to, I'm going to do that right now with one hand. Bills converted to business expenses, right? These are bills that you're going to pay anyway, right? None of this stuff should be foreign to anyone except for the bottom one. I'm going to tell you about that. So this is what we do in business, ladies and gentlemen. When you get into business for yourself, especially a home-based business, you're now able to turn your bills into expenses. And when you have an expense, they become tax deductible, ladies and gentlemen. They become tax deductible. So the money that we're going to spend anyway, I'm going to show you how to get that money back, right? How to leverage that money. So I'm going to get straight to the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. So this individual that I reached out to, she told me that she pays $1,200 a month for her mortgage, right? Now, here, the percentage. This is basic. This is not even basically. This is talking about the percentage of your home that you're using for business, okay? The percentage of your home that you're using for business. Flip it back to me. I use about 45% of my home for business, okay? Right now, I'm in my home office, right? Downstairs, my former man cave is now my presentation center, and it's huge, right? Upstairs, my living room is now my welcoming center. When people come over to my house to see this business, I bring them into my welcoming center, which is formerly my living room. And that's where we sit them until the presentation starts. We get them refreshments, things of that nature. And then we take them downstairs to the presentation center, right? Not the man cave, the presentation center. So therefore, I'm writing off the space in this office right here. I'm writing off my former living room, and I'm writing off my former man cave, which is now my presentation center, right? But just to be conservative, right? We're going to leave this at 25%. Matter of fact, let's make it very conservative. We're going to say that this person uses 20% of her home for business, right? So that enables her to write off 20% of her monthly mortgage for business, which is an equivalent of $240 monthly, which is $2,880 a year that she now can offset her tax liability, right? You're going to pay this mortgage anyway every single month, ladies and gentlemen. The difference between a W-2 and a 1099 starts right here. You're going to pay this money anyway. We write it off. Utilities, the same. Let's say if you're using 20% of your home, then you're now able to write off 20% of your utilities. You're going to pay your light bill anyway. You're going to pay your cable bill. I'm sorry, your gas bill anyway. You're going to pay your water bill anyway. Why not leverage it? So this young lady here says she pays about $225 a month for her utilities, okay? Now, 20% of that is $45 a month. That's an additional $540 a year that she can write off on her taxes, right? That's a legitimate business expense. Cell phone bill. We all have cell phones. Most of y'all are probably watching me right now from your cell phone. You're going to pay that bill anyway. Why not leverage it? In our business, our cell phone is our computer. It's our business. So we're able to write off 100% of our cell phone bill, right? So she says she pays $100 a month. And I told her just give me, rounded numbers. So she pays $100 a month, right? 100% of that times 12 months is $1,200 a year that she was going to pay anyway. Mileage, ladies and gentlemen, this is where a lot of people miss out. Mileage. Anytime I leave my house, anytime Mia leaves her house, anytime Nichelle leaves her house, anytime Adrian leaves her house, anytime Tamia, Jamal, Shanyata, Claudette, all of my business partners that are in here right now. Anytime we leave our house, we're going out with the intentions to conduct business. So even if I drive from here to the Walmart, right? Even if I drive from here to the Walmart to buy some toilet paper, I'm going to talk to somebody about my business. I'm going to hand out my business card to someone about my business. That qualifies a mileage that I drove to and from as a write-off. And we get to write that off at 54 cents a mile. Okay? 54 cents a mile. So this was very confusing for the young lady, right? Because it's business is confusing to people that don't understand business. And I understand that, right? So we rounded it out and said, okay, hey, if you do 10,000 miles a year for business expenses, okay, that's a pretty round number. If you're serious about your business, regardless of what business you're in, you can definitely count on doing about 10,000 miles a year. So now you get to write that off at 54 cents a mile. Now those 10,000 miles that you were going to drive anyway are tax deductible. That adds on another $5,400 legitimately. Now, I must say this, ladies. I must say this. You have to keep proper records of your business transactions. You have to keep proper records of the mileage that you drive. You have to keep proper records of why you drove and who you spoke to, what type of business you conducted. You have to keep receipts from purchases that you make, okay? You have to keep great records. This is not a bootleg business that we're talking about here, okay? In the event that you get audited by the IRS, which an audit is not a bad thing if your business is together. But in the event that you get audited, okay, you want to make sure that you have all the documentations that you need to validate and justify those purchases. So back to this, ladies and gentlemen. Internet. We're all on the internet right now. If you're in an internet business as we are, then that qualifies for 100% write-off because that's how you conduct your business, okay? We have online home-based businesses, okay? So her internet bill, she said, was $75 a month, okay? That tax on another $900 a year. Look where we are right now. Nearly $11,000 of money that we're going to spend anyway. She's now able to use that and offset her taxes, her tax liability, okay? Meals and entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. When we go out, it's about business for us. Understand, it's about business for us. So if I take you out to eat, we're going to talk about my business. We're going to talk about my business. And the fact that we're talking about my business, it enables me to write off this meal. So yeah, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to buy the meal for you. But I'm able to write that off at a rate of 50%. Okay? So this young lady says she'll conduct, about $100 a month is what she'll be spending in the beginning for meals and entertainment, right? That's another $600 at tax on. Your cable bill, ladies and gentlemen. Your cable bill. Her cable bill is $100. Sorry. Her cable bill is $100. Again, we get to write that off at a rate of 100% because we are a home-based business. We are a travel agency, okay? So we need the Weather Channel and we need the Travel Channel in order to conduct our business, okay? So that adds another $1,200. Now here's the doozy right here, ladies and gentlemen. I got you, Jay. I got you, Jay. Here's a doozy right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this right here. We're gonna do this live, y'all. We're gonna do this live because my man Jay told me to do it. We're gonna do this live, so watch this. Because you're gonna love this right here. You're gonna love this right here. Travel, ladies and gentlemen. Travel. Because we are travel agents and travel is what we do. 2,000 of us are getting ready to go to Punta Cana here in the matter of a couple of wake-ups, right? When we travel, it's different than when a W-2 employee travel. When you go on vacation, you just go on vacation and you leave your receipts. When we go on vacation, ladies and gentlemen, it is a business expense because any trip that we take is a business expense because we're doing research and development. There are going to be 2,000 of us in the Dominican Republic here in a couple of days, and we're going to be down there doing research and development. We need to make sure that the drinks are cold. We need to make sure that the alcohol levels are great, right? We need to make sure that that ocean is as clear and as beautiful as they say it is, right? We need to make sure that the accommodations are up to par so that when we sell that to our customers and our clients, we know firsthand and we're giving them firsthand experience. So with that being said, we're able to write off our travel at 100%. So we talk about our flights, right? We talk about our hotels. We talk about our rental cars. The money that we're going to spend anyway, we're now able to write that off 100%. Understand? 100%, ladies and gentlemen. And this is all legal for those that may be questioning Antonio and his integrity right now. Okay? So I didn't ask the young lady about her travel, but let's just say she spends $150 a month on business travel. If she's serious about her business, if she's serious about, marketing and promoting and growing her brand, she will probably spend about $150 a month on tax deductible travel, business travel. The last thing I want to show you is the children as employees, ladies and gentlemen. Flip it back to me because this is really major. Listen to this piece right here, though. Listen to this. My son is 16 years old. My son is my assistant in this business, okay? My son helps me with documentation. He helps me compile data. He helps me with my marketing material, promotion materials, things of that nature. He even helps me with researching and booking travel sometimes, right? He helps me make sure my bag is together when I leave to go help a business partner, that I have everything that I need. With that being done, right, he's my assistant, so I pay him. I pay him a salary every year. The government, the IRS says we can hire any child between the age of 7 and 17. And let me say this right here. I am not a CPA, but you get with your CPA and they can validate everything I say, right? The IRS says you can hire a child between the age of 7 and 17 and pay them up to $6,300 a year, right? And you do not have to pay taxes on that, and the child does not have to file taxes, okay? Okay? And it doesn't have to be your child. It doesn't have to be your child. It could be your nephew, your godchild, right? As long as they're between the age of 7 and 17, you can hire them. So, a young lady just happens to have a child, right? So, we set and we forecasted a salary for her 13-year-old daughter of $5,600 a year, right? She's 13. She's paying her $5,600 a year. She's well within the limits and the allowable limits of the government, right? So now she's able to take that $5,600 and offset her tax liabilities with it. Look at her total, ladies and gentlemen. This is money that she would spend anyway. We pay our kids allowance anyway. We buy them nice things throughout the year anyway, right? Why not leverage that money? So this young lady is now able to write off roughly $20,120 a year on her taxes. And again, all of this was money that she was going to spend anyway. Now, the way that this works, and I'm going to wrap this thing up. Let's just say hypothetically she makes $50,000 a year. All right? She makes $50,000 a year. Typically, normally, she's getting taxed on $50,000 a year. Let me try. Now, because she has a legitimate home-based business, she kept great records of all of her expenses. She kept great records of her transactions. She's now able to reduce that $50,000 taxable income to roughly $30,000 taxable income. So instead of getting taxed on $50,000, she's now getting taxed on $30,000, ladies and gentlemen. All because she made the wise decision to have a home-based business. This video is for any and everybody that is a W-2 employee. I don't care if you join our business or not, ladies and gentlemen. It really doesn't matter. I just want to pay it forward. Someone gave me this tool, and I want to give the information to you. If you do not have a home-based business, you're doing yourself and your family a huge disservice. All right? If you do not have a home-based business, you're doing your family and yourself a huge service. And then when you talk about, this is the last thing I'm going to say, people talk about the overhead that's in our business or in any business, okay? Even if your overhead, no, I'm not going to do that. Even if your overhead was $200 a month in any business, which our overhead is way below that. We're looking at a cup of coffee a day. Is it not worth paying the $70 a month overhead to remain legitimate in your business, to remain legitimate in the eyes of the IRS in order for you to write off this much every single month? 150, that's 250, that's 300, 375, 475, and that's when my math starts to slow down, y'all. I'm sorry. But we add all this up, right? When you add all that up, your $70 a month overhead enables you to legally write off this much money every single month. We're talking $500 to $700 for most people. So think about it. Cost versus value. Leverage. It's education. It's understanding money. It's knowing how money works. It's maximizing and exploiting all of the legal loopholes in the tax code, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a W-2 employee, and that's all you are as a W-2 employee, you're leaving all of this money on the table. You're leaving $20,000. That's in her situation. She's leaving $20,000 on the table every single year. Somebody's getting that money. She isn't. Now, like I said, I hope that brought value to you guys. But what I'm going to do on Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'm doing a live webinar, okay? I'm doing a live webinar, and I'm going to show you how we take this same information, right? And we're going to hack your W-4. We're going to take this same information, and we're going to hack your W-4. No more will we wait until the end of the year to get our tax money. No more will we be tax ballers, right? No more will we be tax return ballers. I'm going to show you how to take this information to free up $200 to $500 from your regular W-2 paycheck every single month. All right? And below, in the comments below, I'm going to drop a link. You click that link. I want you to get registered for this webinar. Okay? This is for everybody. Even the people that already have a home-based business. If you didn't know that you can hack your W-4, you need to be on this webinar. I'm not going to keep you long. I promise you. All right? So I'm going to drop the link below, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday. I hope this information was helpful. If anybody was watching this, want to reach out to me, and we can go through this tool together, and I can show you exactly how much you're leaving on the table, reach out to me, 559-997-6773, 559-997-6773. I hope I brought y'all value. I talked way longer than I wanted to talk, but I hope that it was worth it. Antonio, I'll see y'all on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Get your money. Peace.